Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. So we've got a January plant unboxing here. I've decided to treat myself to one plant that was missing from my little collection. I mean, I do have other varieties of what I've ordered here, but having featured it in the fresh fruit in a video recently, I thought it'd be fun to try and get the actual plant as well. So let's see if we can open this up without me knocking the camera over, if possible. Let's try and take the top off first. This came today. Well, okay. So it's a fair height. You can probably see that the trees is actually sticking out the top of this box. Now this box, I'm sure it doesn't go right down to the bottom, but this box is nearly 6 feet tall. So let's just see if I can put it out so we can see what I've got. Okay. Let's see if I can show you. So we've got here obviously a bare root tree. I'm actually going to leave it in the box for a day in a cool place in the house, so that because I won't have a chance to do anything with this until Sunday, but it should be all right in the box for a day or so as it's dormant. As you can see, it's a grafted fruit tree. It's a good 6 feet tall actually. I was kind of hoping it was going to have some smaller branches, some branches on the top that I'd be able to, that I might be able to sort of graft onto something else, because I'm thinking of cutting this down, because I keep making the mistake when I buy these fruit trees of not cutting them back to encourage them to branch out lower. Now the only downside of doing on this one is I noticed I've already cut off these branches, so I don't want to go too high on it, too low on it. I'll probably cut it back to here if I'm going to do it, which is about 5 feet, because I wanted to branch out lower down, but I might be able to pinch a couple of stems off the top and graft it. And what this actually is an Asian pear, and the variety is Nijisiki, which is the one that's also known as a 20th century pear. So as I've got 3 varieties of Asian pear already, I think I've got Shinziki, Hongli, and the last one is, I think it's Kumoy is the other one I've got. But the 20th century is the one that's actually normally sold in the Chinese supermarkets in London. Now it says on here that this is a 2-year tree, which is unusual. It doesn't normally tell you on the label. It is a UK produced plant, so it's grafted over here. So it's Pyrus pyrifolia is the Latin name, and the variety is Nijisiki. Now this label's a little bit tight, so this would have been, basically this would have been grafted 2 years ago. Now that looks about right, because it looks as if the first year's growth was up to about here, and then it looks as if the second year growth's above that. They seem to grow very fast in the first year. I'm just going to move the label and move it to a slightly thinner part of the branch, because I don't want it damaging the growth. But as I said, I'll probably cut it down back to about, probably going to cut it back to about 4 feet tall, which I keep not doing on the others because I hate cutting the plants back. And then I'll see if I can graft. If I can cut the tip off, I might be able to graft that onto one of my other existing Asian pears, so that I don't waste the top of the plant, and also I might get fruits quicker if it's on one of my slightly more established plants. So anyway, that's my new Asian pear, 20th century Nijisiki. I'm going to pop it back in the box and leave it in the kitchen where it's nice and cool, or relatively cool, and then hopefully come Sunday I'll be able to get this into a container, and I may or may not film the process depending on the weather, but I'll make sure I give it a good soaking in a bucket of water first, which I'll obviously cover in that video should I make it. So thanks very much for watching the video. I hope you could hear me okay. It's not sitting close to the camera, at least it's quite quiet here. please give me a thumbs up. You're welcome to share the video. Oh, incidentally, this came from Primrose, this tree, if anyone's interested or looking for this particular variety. Yeah, if you can give me a thumbs up and share the video. If you think anyone's interested, please subscribe to my channel. Remember to click on the bell if you like updates on when new videos come out. I'll catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now.